Hey there guys, this is Rocky Red Panda here for P&D Studios. I'm a little bit pissed off, but that's okay, you'll find out. But before anything, make sure to like and subscribe. That's right, like and subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos here at P&D Studios. Hit it.
P&D Studio Updates.
And welcome back guys, again my name is Rocky Red Panda and this is P&D Studios. Yes, I am here filming from... I like this area of filming. I think it's pretty cool. But yes, I'm a little bit pissed off. Why do you ask am I pissed off? Well, you would have noticed for a while I've been using a Panasonic Lumix G85. That's what the company I work with uses. Well, first thing that happened to my Panasonic G85. Let's take you on a little adventure, shall we? I would say this is an update video, but not really an update. And boy, am I talking in British. Yes, I am, because this is a story, and we're going to talk about the story. But no, I guess it's an update in a way. So let's talk about this. Yeah, let's talk about this Panasonic camera. So, I had a Panasonic Lumix G85. That's what the company uses. It's a nice camera. It's about 6-7 years old now. Well, I bought it brand new last year from Amazon. I'm not going to tell you the price I paid for it, but I bought brand new. Had a little package deal. It was nice. It was a nice deal. I loved it. Well, come a few months after I got it, the first thing I noticed happen was my SD card slot kept ejecting my card and the card would not stay into the slot. I said, okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. Well, just as of Friday of this past week, why am I looking at my hand like I have a watch? I don't have a watch. Friday of this past week, my SD card slot on my Lumix G85 stopped working. It gave me the error message, no memory card inserted, where the night before I filmed some lovely videos for you guys and it worked perfectly fine. Well, I said, what is going on here? Well, I immediately tried calling Panasonic, and of course they were closed and blah 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 blah, so I couldn't get a hold of them. So I called Amazon for about the camera, and Amazon said, well, we'll send a message out to the seller, and if you don't hear from the seller within 48 hours, you'll give us a call back, okay? I said, sure. So I said by 6:04 p.m. on Sunday, and he said, yeah, 6:04 p.m. on Sunday. I was like, okay, sounds good. Well, that's only where it started, folks. I said, sure, and they guaranteed I would get my money back or I'll get a new camera, blah, 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 blah. Well, come Sunday, I not heard back from the seller, because Amazon says this was an outside seller, or third-party seller, excuse me, is what they called it. So I called back in Amazon, and they did blah, 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 told them the situation, and they guaranteed that I will get my money back, but they wanted me to send in the camera first. And I said no, because I had issues with Amazon before. I have a 2019 MacBook, and I bought a case from Amazon. I'm not going to say which maker, but the case caused my screen to crack. I didn't touch my computer, but it caused issues with the screen. I still use the computer today, even though there's a little imperfection to it, but no one would take blame for da-da-da. They kept blaming each other, so I was like, I lost my trust with Amazon. Well, I explained that situation to them, and my distrust and why I wasn't going to send my camera in first unless I got a guarantee that I was going to get my money back and or get a new replaced camera. Well, the guy I was talking to, I basically told him, nothing against you. You know, I understand you're doing your job and everything, but you're not 100% reassuring that I would get this refund. And I'm not sending my camera back in until I get this guarantee. Well, he sent me to a supervisor, and the supervisor said, oh, 24 hours, and escalate the case, saying you may or may not get your money back. Blah, 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 blah. It's like fighting the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm coming after you. I'm your little dog too. No, but yeah. So it's like me saying, I've been Bezos. But come today, which is Monday, I got a message back from Amazon, and it's from the sellers, the outside sellers, and they basically told me that yes, they would refund me. And then he said, oh, if you want a replacement, send it back, and we will definitely give you a replacement camera. Well, I was now at the point where it's like, I don't know what to do, because Amazon is working on this. The camera people wrote me back saying they're doing this. So I called Amazon, like any good person would do. I gotta deal with them again. Again! Well, I called Amazon, and I talked with a really nice person who I explained. They sent me to their product tech support people. I explained to them the situation. He said, have you talked to Panasonic? And I'm like, yeah, I talked to Panasonic. And what Panasonic told me was, I repeat, this model is 6 to 7 years old. I said, I understand that. This model, even though you bought it new, with your issue on your camera, it is not covered under Panasonic's warranty. I said, okay. Now, even if it were covered under Panasonic's warranty, your camera is 6 to 7 years old, so finding parts for your camera will be quite hard. I was like, okay. So I said, thanks. I also called the local camera shops in the area, and 90% of them says we don't fix Panasonic, we send it back to the company. And one actually told me exactly what Panasonic told me was 6 to 7 years old, it's gonna be hard to find parts for it, even though you bought it brand new. Good luck. I said, okay. So at this point, it's like, I don't want a replacement camera, I just want my money back. So that's what I told the person on the phone from Amazon. They were very helpful, and he said, have you talked to Panasonic? And then I said, yeah. I told him, well, I'm gonna give it a try. Well, he tried talking to Panasonic, and he couldn't get a hold of them, so I explained the situation. Like, okay, I'll call the seller. So he calls the seller in the store, and I overhear over the phone in the background saying, oh, we sent that email out to him by mistake. I'm just like, what? Excuse me? And then the seller gets back on. The seller starts talking very softly, and Amazon employees say, I can hardly hear you. You need to speak up. And of course, and I'm speaking, and basically they told me that they would not give me a refund or replace my camera because it's out of the time frame of when I bought it, even though my camera was labeled as, boy, defective. So I explained to him my situation, where I'm at. I work in the film industry, and etc., etc., etc. And then he changed his tone. He says, do you have your original box? I said, of course I do have my original box. I mean, look at this. For the camera I'm using, my lovely Sony, I still have the original box. You want to see what's inside this original box? Because I'm anal about things like this. I have the original paperwork. I have the original packaging. Everything is intact, just like the day I bought it. And that's basically what I told them. The only thing is, my camera is defective. What are you going to do about it? Well, they said, we'll investigate a little bit further, and we'll get back to you. And they never gave me a date to get back to me. So, I explained the situation to the Amazon person. He's like, okay, he did some magic, he did some work, and he says, okay, it's been approved. You will get your money back. I was like, all right. And I explained to him that I'm using all the accessories. The only thing I'm going to be sending back is the defective camera and all the original stuff that came with the camera in the box. And he said, okay. So, it approved. So he sent me something by email. I packaged the lovely camera up because he guaranteed I would get my full refund back. And went to UPS and off it goes to New Jersey. So as of right now, fingers crossed. Now, will I get another Lumix G85? Probably not. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to keep that money sitting right there in Amazon because they don't give you cash back directly to your card. So I'm going to have to use it, but I'm going to keep it right there in Amazon because what I'm actually looking towards is possibly getting a Blackmagic 6K Pro. Yeah, that's expensive. So I gotta wait a little bit till my refund comes in, and then we'll go ahead and get that bad boy. But I know now to be wary of what you buy. So, especially G85s. I mean, they're a good camera. I loved it. It did well. It's a fantastic camera, but so much hassle when it comes to an issue being with the camera, such as a memory card slot and then Panasonic labeling defective, and it's 7 to 6 years old, so it's gonna be hard to get parts. But yeah, so hey, you know, right now I'm down to just you, my lovely Sony a7 III. I know you have an overheating problem when you film 4K for long periods of time, but I love you because I've saved money up to buy a full frame camera and trade in my 6500. Yes, so hey, I got you. I got you, babe. But that's cool. But so yeah, that's what happened to my Lumix G85. And that's been an update for this week. Now, I do have a question for you guys. Now, what kind of cameras do you use? Or if you have any suggestions for awesome video cameras or cameras themselves, leave it in the comments below. And of course, as always, like and subscribe to my channel. Like and subscribe for more awesome videos here at PND Studios. And for the time being, Sony is going to be my main rig when it comes to filming for YouTube. But for now, guys, till next week, stay safe, peace out, and enjoy this lovely weather. Ta-ta.